Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to make a short video because I have a pretty fun announcement, and it's regarding John Lynn and Eric Layton and also Pablo in here in my office. But we have formalized some new roles for everybody. We are making Eric Layton a formal doorstep delivery employee. We have John Lynn moved over into a different role. Pablo has been really stepping up. And I just want to take this opportunity to touch base with everybody and let everyone know what they can expect. So just real quick, John is now formally our Director of Operations with regard to the drivers, and he is going to be getting involved in everything related to drivers in this company. First and foremost, he will be reaching out to each of you, and once a week, he will be setting up calls. It'll be Monday and Tuesday to actually do your driver payroll with you. So the goal here is that this will serve as an opportunity for someone on your staff. I'm quite hopeful not the owner, but an employee, someone who may be stepping up to a driver coordinator role. They'll be working with John to review the PAR for the week, to actually review the driver schedule and review the driver payroll, go over adjustments, driver faults, distance fees, anything like that. John will actually be submitting the payroll to DDI. This will ensure that every driver on the road has actually been approved properly, that we don't have anybody on the road who isn't compliant or hasn't been approved, which is so important. And John will be handling that. This is going to be Monday and Tuesday, and he's going to be working with each branch to set up an exact call time. It'll be the same call time every week, and this is going to be set moving forward. Again, my hope is that, especially our smaller branches, will be bringing on new employees to be the driver coordinator for their local branch. And this really gives the opportunity to have another layer of training where it's not just you having to train them, but you know that that employee will be working with John every week. And this can allow them to do things like reviewing all of our new procedures for the driver manager, for bringing drivers on, to make sure that compliance and insurance and payments and everything is fully understood. So overall, we're looking to have more interaction with each branch, and this is one of the ways. Beyond that, John is right now researching and will soon be rolling out a company-wide scheduling procedure. And what I mean is that we're going to be signing up with a particular vendor and using technology to really improve our driver scheduling. Right now, different branches have different styles, but we want to find the one that works best, use our power to kind of get some bulk pricing and really beef up our driver scheduling and just kind of modernize it. He's also going to be working on things like perfecting 86 borders, making sure that everybody's aware of all our new training procedures and really tightening up for each branch in case any branches have anything that's different or unique for you. He's going to be the liaison with DDI. He's also going to be the bad guy, in that a lot of times we have marketing materials or things that go out that may not be compliant, and John's really the expert on that. And so he's going to be doing audits of our social media and our website and even things that I send out, because sometimes we use words and language that just aren't compliant, and so he's going to be keeping a closer eye on that. So specifically, keep an eye out for the email with John to set up a call time. This is really important, and we want to get it started immediately. Next is Eric Layton. Eric has been with the company for a long time as well. Right now, he does Google AdWords for every branch that I'm talking to. Google AdWords is so important, and as time goes on, we are moving more and more away from print marketing and more towards digital marketing. And I think it's clear to understand why. I mean, people use Google 100 times a day. So Google AdWords is really important, Facebook boosting, Facebook advertising. And I know Eric's already doing that for every branch, but we've just formalized it a little bit more to make sure that what he's doing is the same for every branch, that we have the same procedure, that it's really easy to track the results across the board. So he's going to be continuing to do that. But on top of it, he's also going to be talking to everybody more. So bi-weekly, basically twice a month, he'll be setting up a phone call with each branch. And in this case, it's going to be for him to get on the line and review all of his results from things like Google AdWords and Facebook advertising, but also the opportunity for the branch to get on the phone and talk about what marketing they've been up to for the last 2 weeks, and then work with Eric using things like the coupon reports or other tracking procedures, or even just conversations about what's working for other branches to really try to see what's working, what's not working, where's our money best spent, and where is it maybe not. So those are going to be bi-weekly phone calls. Again, I am quite happy for every owner who's listening to this to take this call, but eventually as you grow, this could be a great thing for a marketing employee. And again, it just serves as another opportunity where it's not just you doing all the training. You know that every 2 weeks, Eric Layton will be ready for a call, and you can have your whole team available, any team member, and you can discuss everything when it comes to marketing. Eric's going to be working on a ton of things behind the scenes beyond that. Right now, him and Pablo are working on some new landing pages for signing restaurants and signing drivers. He's going to be leading things like the Facebook ads and email campaigns and blogs and reputation management and company-wide deals like the one he just did with UFit, or other things like the SharpSpring emails. SharpSpring is a program he's starting right now that's cart abandonment, meaning that if a customer starts their order and they add some items to the cart, but for whatever reason they leave, they'll get an email automatically that says, hey, you know, did you want to continue with us? Do you want to get that hamburger? You know, whatever it is that they left in their cart. And so Eric is working on a lot of projects like that that hopefully will have a good impact on everybody. But again, be prepared. We are looking for bi-weekly phone calls with Eric moving forward. You're going to be hearing a little more from me. But hopefully I'm going to be less of a chicken with my head cut off. But I would like to at least be taking phone calls once a month with the owner, with the general manager, somebody in charge, to get in depth on your monthly branch report. Also talking about your P&L and really what we can do to make sure that we're making money when all is said and done. So the numbers will be going out today, the monthly branch report. I want to set up some calls for next week to actually review them together. I think sometimes people don't always know where we get the numbers, don't always know what's the most important metrics and what maybe aren't quite as important for your branch. And I think it's just a great opportunity for me to get on there, talk to you, talk about what other branches are doing, and we'll continue to do that. I also have Pablo with me. Well, with Pablo, the name of the game is still training, and particularly training on the software, because that's such a big project, but he's been doing a great job. He is now the leader of the help desk. So when you email the help desk, when you call the help desk, when you text the help desk, he's going to be the front line of it. I'll still be involved, John will still be involved, but Pablo is going to be the front line. And again, I really urge everyone to use that help desk. Even if I'm the one telling Pablo what to write, the fact that it goes to the help desk and not just my personal email really helps transparency. It really helps training. Every time you guys submit a bug or an issue, it's actually a great opportunity for me to work with Pablo on that. And so I'm very thankful every time anybody sends a help desk email. Please continue to do that. Pablo he's the king of the bugs. So when bugs come in, that's really going to be what he's sinking his teeth into and really working on and giving more attention than sometimes I have time to. So bugs are a big focus right now on the software, and having him involved in that has been great. He's also working on these driver websites. These are these home pages that can serve for announcements for your drivers, places where they can get information such as mapping for their current restaurants or the driver login or other things pertaining to your branch. So I know he just completed that, and he's reaching out to every one of you to set up a call time to walk you through it, and he'll be managing them ongoing. Please respond to him. Please set up those calls with Pablo, because this will be a pretty cool thing once all is said and done. But anyway, that's the announcement. So remember, it's going to be weekly calls with John for the drivers, bi-weekly with Eric for marketing, at least monthly with me to review all your numbers, and then Pablo for anything software related. All right, everybody. Thank you.